Okay, greetings everyone and welcome to another video. Today I am out here in Lebanon County once again, and I wanted to check out something that I've been wanting to check out for a while, and I've seen other YouTubers out here that did videos on this, so I decided to come out here and check it out for myself. And where I am at is right there, as you can see over my shoulder. I am at the Union Canal Tunnel Park. And if you saw my other videos, which they will be popping up in the corner of the screen there, I did many videos on the Union Canal through parts of Berks County, where it started in Redding and pretty much went up to Blue Marsh Lake, where it was destroyed when they dammed the Towpath Creek. And that's basically the route of the canal. It followed the Towpath Creek up through Berks County and then comes out in here through Lebanon County, through the city of Lebanon. I believe I'm in here or somewhere close to it, and goes all the way out through till it meets up with the Susquehanna River. So I don't have all the technical data on it available right now, but I will be going at the bottom of the screen there periodically. You'll see some information about it, when it was built, when it was decommissioned, and all that other stuff. But this park that's here is unique because there is a tunnel here that the canal goes through, and it is the oldest transportation tunnel in the United States. Even though it is not used anymore, it is still considered that. And during the couple times of the year, or at least once a year that I know of, and it either happened in June or is happening here later in July, they actually have what they call Canal Days, where they take you on little boats or little barges, I should say, and they take you through the tunnel. So we are going to go through the park here, walk up along the towpath, and check the tunnel out. I am not alone, as of course RJ78 Productions is with me, and as always, his information will be down there in the description field. So let's go check this park out and the tunnel. Okay, so when you pull into the park, these are the park rules here, and please abide by them, because there is also security cameras here that are at the park that are watching you and probably watching me filming right now. But as always, with any kind of park that you go to, you know, be respectful of it. It is considered private property, but it is owned by the Lebanon County Historical Society. So they are the ones that pretty much take care of the park here and everything. And there are more park rules there. And there is the canal. And there is one of the little barges there that take the passengers, I believe, on those excursions that they have here. But we are going to be walking up along the towpath, which I'm pretty sure is on this side of the canal, but it winds up and around the back, and you will see where the tunnel is. And personal watercraft are prohibited. They do not allow kayaks or canoes or anything like that on the canal. The only kind of boats that are allowed on here is those kind right there that the Historical Society has. So we're not quite sure where the canal would have went from here, because obviously it dead ends right here where I'm standing. And if we look across the street, we're either thinking it went down and followed that street there, or just to the left where these trees are, it might have went through there. But again, it's the wrong time of the year to be checking that out, because leaves are on the trees and the undergrowth, everything's green. So wrong time of the year to be doing this, but it's a nice day to be walking around this park.
Road, actually, it looks like.
Okay.
And then when you get beyond that, there's...
So RJ is saying that this road that's out here is Union Canal Drive, and the canal went just to the right?
Just slightly to the left of it, like more where that car is right now.
So over in that one lane where that car is coming is where the canal would have went. All right, so here's one of the other little barges I'm going to say, because this is made out of, looks like fiberglass, but this is a little barge that I'm sure they might have used or still uses to take people on those excursions, or they're just here for display and they actually have the ones that they use for the excursions in that building over there. Hard to say. Sometime when they have one of these, I will definitely be coming out here and checking this out, and maybe taking a ride on one of these barges through the tunnels, or tunnel rather. So here's a better look at one of the canal barges that's tied off here. And this one here is very new, so there is no doubt that this is one of them that they use for the Canal Days that they have here at the park. And also looking here, they have signs over there. There are other nature trails along here that you can take, although we are not going to be exploring them today. We are here to check out the tunnel. Right, so we came up here standing on this little dock area, and there are plenty of fish in here, although there's nothing. Train. Well, this might be a pickup area or drop off, but there are fish in here. They look like maybe some bluegills and perch, but pretty sure they allow fishing here, because I did see some sticks in the ground where people would be resting their fishing rods. But coming from my end, yeah, the fish in here aren't big enough. All right, so I had to switch phones here because I don't have my Panasonic with me, or switch cameras rather. Switch to the phone here because there is a turtle swimming out there that I spotted, and not sure if it's a snapper or not. I can't tell from this distance, even zoomed in. Okay, so in the parking lot here is the map and information and history of it. There you can see the history of the canal. So in 1885, the canal was closed and the tunnel site was abandoned. So you can read all that information there. Like I said, if there's any other significant information, it'll be included at the bottom of the screen. And I'm pretty sure if you go to the Historical Society website, they'll have information on it, as well as probably a website for the canal itself. So this is where we're at right here, and we got to walk all the way up to the south portal, and then up there is the north portal with the north property, and you can get access to the tunnel that way. All right, so we are finally making our way up the canal here, and we had to stop filming there. Somebody was doing some family portraits down there and everything, so we didn't want to bother them with the filming. But we're getting up here, and I think RJ's got his act together, but up here is...
No, I don't.
You don't? You still don't?
Do I ever?
I don't know. But up here is, I think, the bend, and when we come around that bend, we should be able to see the tunnel, hopefully. All right, we are getting very close here because I see a stone wall.
Oh, yeah.
And there it is. There is the tunnel. So I'm not sure if we can, I don't think we can get access to the other parking area there by walking up and over. So we may have to drive over or save it for another time coming over here. But there you can see through the tunnel, and I'll grab the other camera here that you can we can take a look through there to the other side. All right, so where I'm walking here now is the actual towpath, which goes up and should be able to get over to the northern portal. But if you come down these steps over here, you can actually walk out along this wall and get to the tunnel itself. And there you can see it does look fairly deep, and there is a little bit of an echo. Maybe the mic's picking that up. But over there is the signs for it. So when I'm back there, looking back at the camera that's back there, now you can see the perspective, just how tall it is to where I'm at. Okay, so this is Tunnel Hill Road, and this is one of the other parking areas that is here. But the neat thing about the parking lot, if you saw my other videos on the canals and the locks, this is the sandstone, some of it red sandstone or whatever, that was used to line the locks of the canal. And over here they have a real big one on the corner of the property over here. And that thing is taller than me, and I am 5'10". Yeah, that's well over 6.5 feet, I'd say. But that is just cool. And then there is a placard telling you that directly beneath the hill is the tunnel. All right, so this is coming down from the upper parking area where I was just at on Tunnel Hill Road. And there you can see down there where the tunnel comes out. But this is the towpath that would have went up across the road through where you saw the houses up there and down to the north portal of the tunnel. Okay, so we left the park side on the south portal of the tunnel, and we drove over here to the north portal, and we are going to go down here and check out the rest of the canal and see how far it goes before it dead ends again. All right, so over here on the north side, there is a plaque here explaining the mule path over Tunnel Hill, or the towpath. And I'm pretty sure that that is it right there. And the split rail fence that you're going to see along here was an Eagle Scout project. And there is the person's name and the troop they are associated with. All right, so come down from the parking lot, and we're going to be walking down that way eventually. But you can see the path on the other side over there, and we are on the towpath here, part of it, I guess, for the canal. And there is, I'm sure that was added in after the fact, but that got some water flowing into the canal here, so that would be one of the ways that the canal gets filled with water. So that would explain a current that we saw on the other side, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see over here too. There is a little bit of a current to this. All right, so walking down the towpath here towards where this bridge is. Looks like there might be a dam down there, but on the other side over there you can see a path as well that you can walk along. But we'll go down here and see if this is where the canal actually ends before man destroyed it, or what. All right, so here is the little bridge and the dam that is here, and another information board talking about these water supplies to the canal. And this is pretty much the dead end of the canal. So this is probably where they turn the boats around when they do the little bit, the rides and everything. But there's a good shot of it for you. And there is how they can let water in and out of the canal just by pulling those boards up that are there. But this dam was not here, obviously, when the canal was in operation. This was obviously built after the fact. And there is a little area here. There's pipes right there, which is now a driveway going back to somebody's property, but through the trees there, you can see it continues on the other side. And there's a look of it from the property on the other side, and it is posted, and we are standing at a gate here, so we will not be venturing over there. But yeah, this road wasn't here, but there is the continuation of it. All right, so way up there is, zoom in on it, looks like a 3-story farmhouse. And that does look pretty old. Don't know if that was here when the canal was in operation. All right, so we're walking up from the other end of it, and there's another dock over here that may be used to load and unload people off the barges. So up around the bend here, we should be coming up on the north portal and be able to see it momentarily. I think I already see it now peeking its way around. And there is the other portal. All right, so hopefully this turns out here, but there's a nice little cutout here, as you can see, of the rocks with the tunnel there and the little deck that we're going to be walking up to. And we are losing daylight here because there is we are down in the hollow a little bit, and we do hear rumbling in the distance. So, but over there is another cutout going along there of the rocks, and it looks like it might be moving a little bit because all the stuff that's on the water there, you can see it's like being pushed this way a little bit. But there was definitely more of a current when we were on the other side. And up top there I see another rail fence, so I don't know if that trail when we were down at the bridge goes around and comes up to here and stops. But I'll walk up here. There's one more information placket, give you some shots of the north portal here, and then we should wrap this video up. More information here of the construction of the canal, and I'll take a still shot of this and insert it into the video, and then you guys can read it. So I guess the Historical Society also maintains the flowers or the plants that are here, because these are not natural. These are planted, and I forget the exact name of these, but if I do find out the name, it'll be at the bottom of the screen. Money plants, that's what RJ calls them, but there is another name for them. But up there in the center, there is some kind of stone up there, but I can't make out exactly what it is. If that would have been, I guess, the keystone or whatever to the tunnel. But there is something up there. But you can see over here how it's eroding away. And it's starting to rain a little bit more here. So, all right, so that is going to wrap it up for this video. My thanks to RJ78 Productions for coming along, tagging along on this one. And any information that I have, like websites and stuff, will be also listed in the description field. So if you did like the video, please give it the thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button down there if you want to be notified when I upload new videos to YouTube. And again, thank you to all the new subscribers, not only here on YouTube, but on all the social media platforms that I'm on as well. So until next time, it's have a ball and do it all. We'll see you soon.